I have shown this to so many people in the past and everybody seems to love it. Hi everyone, Chelsea O Studio here, and today we are looking at the easiest animation that literally anyone can do. Hi everyone, welcome back to the studio. So today we are looking at a 2-cell animation that literally anyone can do with just one pencil and one piece of paper. So let's jump right into it. Alright, so all you need to get started is a pencil and a 8.5 by 11 just piece of normal copy paper. We're actually only needing half of this. So I'm going to fold it this direction, hamburger, I guess. Do people still call it hamburger? I don't know. So we're folding it in half. And then you can tear this if you don't have any scissors. I have some scissors, so I'm going to cut it. Okay, and so now we're going to set the other part aside because we won't need it unless you want to make another one, then you will. So you're going to fold it in half, just like that. So you have like a little booklet. And if you're left-handed, it might be easier for you'll need to hold the edge. So it might be easier for you to hold it with your right hand. If you're right-handed like me, I like to hold it over here. So you're actually gonna start on the inside. I'm going to draw the second half of my animation. So the goal is that you're gonna have 2 cells, and whenever you play them, which I'll show you how to do in a second, quickly, it's gonna look like whatever the object is moving. So let's say that I wanted to show a cat like hissing or something. So I would draw my cat, and I'm doing just a really quick demonstration here for you guys. Okay. So I got a derpy cat here that I drew in like 5 seconds, right? So what I'm gonna do, just to make this easier to see, is I'm going to line it out. And you might actually want to do this also, because we're gonna need to be able to see it very clearly for the next step. Hopefully it's dried. You can erase the pencil lines if you want to. It's not really gonna matter too much. So what I'm gonna do now, and this is why I'm only using copy paper, because it has to be a thin paper for it to work, is I'm gonna fold it over, and hopefully you can slightly see the cat through the paper. So what you're gonna do now is you're going to trace over your little drawing that you did. So whatever drawing it was, you're going to trace over it, but this time you're going to make 1 or 2 changes. I'm keeping the position basically the same. The less changes you make, the more believable your little animation is going to be. So now I'm going to line this, and I'm actually going to open this because I don't want it to bleed through. And you might want to protect your surface if you have a surface that can get damaged very easily, so that you don't make a mess. Okay, so now we've got our normal cat. And you could add color to these also if you wanted to make them just a little bit more, interesting or whatever. But I'm going to take this side, and I'm going to take just that first little piece of paper edge, and I'm going to wrap it around a pencil. It's much easier with a wooden pencil, but it's doable with a mechanical pencil. It's just easier. If you have a colored pencil, that would work too. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of crease this out. I'm not pushing very hard on it, but the heat from my hands kind of works like a curling iron almost for the paper. And you want to like fully extend it at least once before you do this. And what you're left with is a 2-cell animation that, if you do this, it appears like the cat is getting angry at something and it animates. I'll do one more just to make sure that you understand what we're doing. So I take my half sheet of paper. Honestly, the size of it doesn't matter. If you only have a tiny scrap of paper, it'll still work. Now again, if you were a lefty, you would be drawing here and here and holding here so you can use your dominant hand with the pencil, or you can try it this way too. All right, so let's draw another one. I'm gonna just do some body. Ooh, okay, bye. Okay, bye. In like a raincoat and little rain boots. Holding up an umbrella, and the umbrella right now is closed, and they're sad that they are getting rained on. And now I'm gonna line them out. Okay, so I'm gonna trace. Ooh, it's difficult to see. So I'm gonna actually use my window to trace this out. That way I can make sure that it is right, because the rain is making it difficult to see my drawing underneath. If you don't actually want to use the window, it's totally fine. You can use a light box if you have one. You can use a light table if you have one. You can use your computer screen and just select a white background and use that to draw on, as long as you don't press too hard and ruin your monitor. All of those things can help you to trace on to the second page if you're having trouble seeing like I was. Alright, so I drew most of everything that I saw. The only thing is that down here, I kind of want to like show that my little character here is completely protected. And then that the splashes have transferred to on top of the umbrella. So now I'm just going to line it out. So for this next part, we're just going to take our pencil and do the exact same thing. Roll it as good as we can. And then I'm just going to use the heat from my hand. I'm going to let it go a little bit and then fully extend once. I don't want to draw on it, so I'm going to use the eraser end. Didn't mention that before. And then, here we go. It really looks like he's opening his umbrella. If you're having trouble with the curl and you don't want to do the curl part, an alternative that you can do is just kind of treat it like a flip book. So I'm going to curl this the other way to flatten it out so you can see what I'm talking about. And you can just grab the corner and you can just go like this. That way you can actually see, you know, what's going on. I think in this case I might have changed a little bit too much because I don't know how believable it is, but you know, I think it's still pretty cute. And that's it. That's how you do a really simple 2-cell animation that you can do at any time and is super fun. I have shown this to so many people in the past and everybody seems to love it. I learned it from a mentor of mine a long time ago, and so I am so excited that I can share this information with you guys. Let me know in the comments if you guys enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed making it. It's been a long time since I've made one of these. Now I know that this video is probably making it look like I'm not a really great drawer, but if you want to actually see the work that I do on the day-to-day, then you can check out all my social medias, and if you'd like to purchase any of that artwork, you can check out my website at chelseaostudio.com. I have a ton of stuff over there, including prints, originals, stickers. I have my Print Club membership over there, and I even added a brand new item, which is a digital download desktop background. So that is of my most recent artwork, this digital Sailor Moon that I painted for my January Print Club members. Other than that, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you next week. Bye!